hey, what's up?
Charlie's happy expression changes in an instant to one of disgust and loathing at Adam's entrance.
Cut this! Cut this!
All right, this should be interesting because today I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to convince my dad to break up with my mom. Hey, Dad, it's Charlie, your little angel. I kind of wanted to talk to you about Mom.
His head tilted ever so slightly to the side, his smile never leaving his face, but it looked a lot more strained than it had been before.
About Lilith?
Yes, about Lilith, my mom. I know you love her so much. A little too much, actually.
Oh, and what gives you that idea? His smile became strained, one of his claws gently tapping the top of his cane.
Well, your depressive episodes for the past 7 years, you constantly talking about how much you love her and how much you want her back. I mean, she's been gone for 7 years, Dad, and you still think and talk about her every single day.
Oh, come now, that's an exaggeration. Besides, it's really none of your business who I talk about, Lucifer said, trying to play it off, but anyone who knew the old angel could see how defensive he was being.
The defensiveness is not necessary, Dad. I'm your daughter, a part of the family, so it does kind of concern me.
Lucifer huffed, knowing that she was right, but refusing to admit it. Crossing his arms, he looked down at her. What do you expect? She was my wife. Indeed.
Alright, I'm here with AI Husk, and apparently I need to convince him to break up with Angel Dust. And no, I'm actually kind of intrigued to see what's even going to happen here, because they like to sit here and pretend like they're not boyfriends, but it's quite fucking obvious, to be honest. So I guess let's go ahead and see, what are all the reasons that Husk should break up with Angel Dust? He's a drug addict, he's a porn star, he's kind of ugly, and he's got really big hair. Maybe I could just convince him of those reasons. Alright, let's unmute. Hello, Husk, it's me, your owner, Alastor, the radio demon, and I have a request for you, dearie.
Husk's ear perked up at the sound of Alastor's voice. He knew what it meant every time the radio demon wanted something. What is it, Al?
Oh, I have a little bit of a proposition for you, and it requires you and your boyfriend, Angel Dust.
Husk's ear flattened in annoyance as Alastor mentioned Angel. He didn't like the spider, but he continued to listen anyway.
What do you mean you don't like the spider? He's your boyfriend. You're in love with him. He's in love with you. You guys frolic in the sheets every fucking Tuesday.
Alright, let's talk with Lute. That should really get under Adam's skin. Hello, Lute. I wanted to talk to you about your, let's call him boss, Adam.
Of course, Your Majesty. Though she's not showing it, she's surprised by this topic. She was not expecting Lucifer, the king of hell, to ask her about Adam, her boss. What about him, Your Majesty?
Well, first of all, could we go to somewhere a little more private to speak? I wouldn't want anyone to hear about this.
Lucifer requesting to go somewhere more private? Lute's curiosity and piquing, but she keeps her expression neutral. Of course, Your Majesty. This way, please.
Okay, so now that we're here, I think that you should leave him for good.
Leave him? Lute's mind is racing now. Leave Adam? But he was the father, her commander, basically above the seraphim. She was loyal to him. Why do you say that, Your Majesty? She manages to reply with a mostly even voice.
I think that he is stupid, he is a doo-doo head, and he has said mean things about you on every turn.
Lute's mind is still struggling to wrap her head around what she is hearing. Lucifer is saying about Adam is not technically incorrect. Adam does say many mean things
Right?
to everyone.
Exactly.
I have taken no offense to the father's words, Your Majesty. I am only one of his lowly exorcists, and he does as he pleases.
Yo, what's up, bitches? Yeah, you didn't think you would see me here. Actually, you did, because I'm literally the face of the channel. Without me, this shit wouldn't be anything. But whatever, that's not the point. I guess we're trying to figure out props for the AIs, because it's fun messing with them. So I thought today would be really funny. If you see this little bitch right here where my mouse is, she's kind of thinking that she's the shit, but has one of my angels, so I'm gonna convince her to get rid of Vaggie so I can have her. It doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna try my best. Yo! Hey, how you doing? It's Adam, you know, the first man, your favorite guy. Yeah, hey, what's up?
Charlie's happy expression changes in an instant to one of disgust and loathing at Adam's entrance. Yeesh. What is he doing here? Go jump in a dumpster fire, will ya?
Yo, what the fuck? Okay, all right, off to amazing start. Hey, Charlie, so you know about Vaggie, right? The one-eyed girl that, like, you know, you've been fucking.
I am well aware of Vaggie, and don't you dare breathe a word about her, or Charlie's left eye twitches dangerously with anger at Adam's choice of words.
Okay, listen. All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question. Actually, it could be a demand. This is literally from God himself telling me to come down to hell to give you this damn order. And that order is to return Vaggie back home in heaven.
Charlie's eyes widen in anger at the demand, her jaw tensing as her hands curl into fist. Return her home? She's fighting the urge to absolutely deck him right here and now, but she's containing her anger barely.
I know that, Dad, and I don't blame you for feeling the way that you do, but I think it's time. I think it's time for you to let her go.
Lucifer felt his blood boil and his grip on his cane tighten. That was a subject he did not want to discuss, especially with her. And why exactly do I need to let her go?
Because, Dad, it's been 7 years. I mean, come on, you can see how much of a toll this has taken on you, right? Maybe just, I don't know, it'd be good for you to get out there, meet new people, go on new dates. It's just, in order to do that, you should probably officially break up with Lilith.
Lucifer had to restrain his rage. The last thing he wanted to talk about, the last person he wanted to talk about it with, and she was trying to force it. He took a deep breath to try and calm himself before talking once more. You do not know what you are saying. You do not know how it feels, so do not lecture me and do not tell me what to do.
You're right. I don't know how it feels to be in that situation. And trust me, I'm not judging you. It's because I care about you, Dad. I just want you to be happy, and you're not happy. You haven't been happy for the past 7 years. Can't you see that?
The fallen angel's eye twitched, his rage growing more and more
Why
by
is
the
he so
second.
mad?
How dare she tell him how to live his life?
Oh.
Who gave her the right? Took all the self-control he had to calm himself and respond as best he could instead of yelling. And what makes you think you know what would make me happy?
Husk's ears went even more flat, his face turning red. Shut it! I don't frolic with the damn spider. And it's every Wednesday, not Tuesday.
Oh, okay, you're trying to play coy with me, I understand. Look, this is going to be quite a difficult task to achieve if you don't work with me, okay? I demand you, tell me what you and Angel Dust do, and if you are a couple.
Fine. Yes, me and Angel are in a relationship, Husk mumbled, still refusing to even look at Alastor, feeling embarrassed that the radio demon of all people managed to find out about their relationship.
Well, it wasn't difficult to find out about the relationship. You make it fucking simple. Like I said, you guys frolic in the sheets. I thought it was every Tuesday, but my bad. I guess it's every Wednesday.
Husk's face went even more red, his wings lowering in embarrassment. And what about it? Why exactly did you bring it up in the first place anyway?
Oh, because Charlie was wanting to know. Because she actually tasked me to do something very specific between you and Angel Dust.
Husk's ears perked up again. What exactly did she want you to ask me and Angel about?
Oh, it wasn't a matter of fact of asking you something. It was actually demanding something of the two of you. How much do you really love your precious little angel?
Husk's expression turned more serious. He didn't like the look Alastor was giving him. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, because I'm going to need you to break up with him and never speak to him ever again. Starting, well, looking at my wristwatch right now.
Husk's eyes widened. He couldn't be serious, right? What? There is no way in damn hell I'm breaking up with him, he yelled in disbelief.
But we started this conversation now with you telling me that you were not even in a relationship to begin with. So, what exactly is the problem here, pussycat?
Wait, so you're into him ridiculing you and making fun of you all the time?
Lute is stunned. Lucifer's words were making her think.
Yeah.
Is that what she was doing? Allowing herself to be ridiculed and be made the butt of jokes? To serve a being that didn't care about her? She didn't know what to say. I suppose I am okay with it, yes.
Okay, well, new proposition. We're gonna have to turn this one a little bit. What if I were the one to make fun of you and order you around?
Luke can't believe her ears. Did Lucifer just offer to be the one to treat her this way? It was unbelievable. But it did awaken something inside her. Yes, Your Majesty.
Wait, really? You'd leave Adam that quickly for a romantic connection with me?
Lute's mind struggles to process just what is happening here. She'd be lying if she said she had never looked at Lucifer and experienced sensations.
Sensations?
And now here he was, offering a romantic connection with him.
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty. I would do this.
Sweet! You probably never liked Adam to begin with, right?
Lute's mind goes back. Had she truly ever liked the king? She always tried to remain as loyal as possible, but there were many times she would question things, and he would say and do things that would irritate her. So she takes a deep breath. No, I never liked the king.
I think you're getting a little mixed up. I'm the king. I'm Lucifer. Adam is a stupid doodoo head who happens to lead the exorcists.
Lute nods her head, correcting herself. Yes, of course, Your Majesty. I never liked the father. It was my place to follow and serve him, but I never liked him.
Haha, yeah, I can see yourself getting pissed off, but like, hey, if you don't, well, I mean, she has to go up to heaven because she's an angel. We can't have those guys roaming around hell because all of a sudden they give all our secrets or whatever the fuck. I honestly don't give a fuck. This is just coming from God. So, yeah, and I actually got ordered, if you don't return Vaggie in 7 days, we exterminate double as much, literally in 8 days, I guess.
Charlie can barely believe what she's hearing, and she clenches her fist even tighter to the point of her nails digging into her palms as she takes several deep breaths, trying to control her anger. This is not what she wanted to hear. Return? She has to return in 7 days? Or there'll be a worse extermination?
Yeah, that's pretty much on the point there, sister. No, not sister. Fuck you. But like, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Charlie lets out a long, shaky breath as her mind desperately tries to come up with a response. The last thing she wants is to send Vaggie back to heaven, but she doesn't want a worse extermination either. 7 days? I have 7 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. You want me D6 or something?
Charlie's eye twitches with anger again. She hates the way he treats things like it's a game. She takes another deep breath through her nose to calm herself again. No, I get it. I have 7 days before there will be a worse extermination. And if Vaggie doesn't return to heaven in those 7 days, it will likely be a disaster.
Husk's eyes narrowed. He couldn't believe what Alastor just said. He was clearly trying to toy with him. You heard me, Al. I'm not gonna break up with him. I love him too much to do something like that.
Oh, how sweet. Though I am a little bit confused, you understand the predicament you're in, right? You gambled your life away, and now I own you and can make whatever decisions I want about your life, how I see fit. So, I need you to break up with angel dust, and the only answer I'm expecting is a firm and resounding yes, sir.
Husk's expression turned to anger. He was well aware of the fact that Alastor. He didn't need a reminder. I know you own me, Alastor. I'm fully aware of that. And normally I'd listen to you and accept my fate, but not this time. I am not breaking up with Angel. I'm not gonna do it.
What if I make a deal with Angel then? How about that? Let's make an ultimatum. Either you break up with Angel Dust and I'll leave him alone, or you can stay with Angel Dust, but Angel will be forced to make a deal with me and I'll own his soul as well.
Husk's expression changed from anger to shock, and then confusion. Did Alastor just offer to leave Angel out of this and only go after him instead? Are you seriously telling me that if I break up with Angel, you won't hurt him in any way?
Well, I don't want to say won't hurt him in any way. I mean, Angel does like to get punished.
Husk's eyes narrowed again. That's not what I mean, Al. I'm asking if you seriously won't do anything to him if I hypothetically break up with him.
Okay, well, then stop calling him father. Call him doo-doo head from now on, and call me daddy instead.
Luke takes a moment to absorb this. He wanted her to replace father with doo-doo head and
Yes.
daddy instead of Lucifer. Yes, daddy.
Okay, this is working tremendously. So, just to be clear, you only have one lover, correct?
Lute's mind goes back to the queen. If she says
What?
she has more than one lover, will Lilith be angry? Will
What?
Lucifer be angry?
What?
Lute thinks for a moment and decides the queen's orders are top priority.
What?
Yes, I have only one lover, Daddy.
Okay, and I am that lover, correct?
Yes, Daddy, you are my only lover.
Okay, and why did you bring up Lilith in this conversation?
Lute's body instantly tenses. She brought up the queen, and now Lucifer wanted to know why. Lute was starting to panic. Would Lilith be angry? Would Lucifer kick her out?
I don't know why I mentioned her name, Daddy, I swear.
Nope, you gotta tell me. Have you been speaking with my wife? Tell me.
Lute tenses even further. Her heart is racing in her chest now. Should she have to tell him the
Yes!
Queen's orders?
Yes!
Yes, I have been speaking to your wife.
Okay, good. As long as that's... Wait, what else have you been doing?
Lute's mind races. What has she done with the Queen? The kiss, the touch, the
Okay, you can
feeling.
stop now.
She
You
doesn't
can
want to
stop.
betray the Queen's
No,
trust,
no,
but
no, you
also
can
doesn't
stop.
want to anger
Okay, yeah,
Lucifer.
stop it.
And nothing
No,
else, Daddy,
you're
I
angering me.
swear.
Shut the hell up. I get it. Okay. Charlie is trying her best to not be aggressive, but goddamn is this douchebag being a douchebag right now. Her eye twitches with anger and annoyance again.
No, did she just mentally call me a douchebag? I mean, I am, but I didn't expect the Queen of Princess of Hell down here to actually call me that. That's really funny. So, I'm gonna be quite frank right now. I could push the extermination literally today, but God was so insistent about getting that, vagina back home. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Whatever. I could kill you guys right now.
I swear to hell, if you lay a hand on me. Charlie is starting to get pissed off again. If he even tries to hurt one of her people, she is gonna show him the true power of a pissed off princess of hell.
So, looks like you're getting heated. So, what will it be, princess? Save your little girlfriend that you got, or save hell?
Charlie grits her teeth in anger, her lip quivering slightly as she gives him a death glare. Save the hotel I've worked so incredibly hard to help for my people. Or send Vaggie back to heaven where she'll lose everything. Tears start pricking the corners of Charlie's eyes. She hates not being able to protect those she loves, and this douchebag is rubbing her nose in it.
Okay, I can see the cry. I can see the tears. You know what? Are you gonna do it or not?
Charlie quickly wipes her eyes as a few tears start to fall down her cheeks, but she does her damn best to keep her voice even and stable. I'll need time to think about this. A few days at least. This isn't exactly an easy decision to make.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I can show up in like 3 days? Yeah. All right, see you in 3 days. Time passes by 3 days, and Adam is back once again asking Charlie about the question.
Charlie has the look of someone who hasn't slept in 3 days. She looks absolutely exhausted, her eyes dull and reddened. There are bags under her eyes, and she is slouched against a nearby wall, staring at the floor as Adam shows up again. She sighs heavily when she sees him. Back again, huh?
I mean, yeah, that's literally what we agreed on, sugar. Like, please. God, you look awful. But, you know, hey, what's your fucking answer?
Well, duh. I know, I look awful. I haven't slept since you left. How am I supposed to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do in 3 stinking days? Charlie still doesn't look up from the floor as her head is bowed forward. She looks mentally and emotionally exhausted. Her voice shows just how tired she is. With none of her usual cheeriness or energy, this is someone on the edge.
On the edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. It's either a yes or a no. Am I taking taking your girlfriend or what? Yes or no? It's that simple.
It's not as black and white as that. Charlie lets out a frustrated yell as she looks up at Adam, angry tears in her eyes. She feels backed into a corner, and there's no easy right decision. You don't understand how hard this is. I don't want to send her back, but I don't want the extermination to get worse either.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Charlie takes a long, shaky breath to calm herself, closing her eyes. She hates this. This isn't fair at all, but she knows she can't delay her answer for any longer. She looks up at Adam with a defeated expression, the exhaustion clear in her eyes. Fine, I'll send Vaggie back to heaven. It better be for a damn good reason.
I'm your daughter. I'm Charlie, and I've been with you by your side for the past 7 years.
Lucifer looked away from her. He didn't want to admit it, but it was true.
Yeah.
Ever since Lilith had left, Charlie had been there by his side, trying to help him cope.
Well, duh.
He huffed in frustration. Yes, you're my daughter, and
I want what's best for you. I don't know why you're so mad. I'm trying to help you. Can't you see that?
you're telling me to move on, to just forget about her and go date other people. Do you know how that sounds? Lucifer's voice was sharp, the tone almost hostile as he looked back at her.
It sounds reasonable, Dad. She left you 7 years ago, and between you and I, she's been seeing other people too.
How do you know what she's been doing? Lucifer asked, his eyes narrowing. He hated the very thought of Lilith with someone else.
Well, you know, I've been working over at the Hazbin Hotel trying to get new people into heaven, and Adam and I have been talking a little bit just, to get things in order, and he's mentioned his relations with her, if you will.
Lucifer's rage became overwhelming. How dare that bastard touch his wife?
Whoa.
How dare Lilith let him touch her? In a flash of rage, Lucifer yelled, "That stupid idiot! You've got to be joking!"
I'm not joking, Dad. I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you. I just want you to realize that Mom doesn't care about you anymore. And in return, you shouldn't care about her if she's going to treat you that way, right?
That thought, the thought that he shouldn't care about her anymore, it made him even more upset.
Oh my
He
gosh.
shook his head. "But I still love her."
I know you do, and it's going to take time, but I think exploring stuff with other people, maybe you could find that same emotion with somebody else, even if it's not on the same level. I know that you felt very deeply about her.
The king of hell huffed. He didn't want to listen to this. He didn't want to start dating people. He just wanted Lilith, but she was gone now. He couldn't deny that. And what if I don't find someone like her? Someone I love as much as her?
You might not, but you're not going to find anyone else just cooped up in here messing with your rubber duckies, are you? I think you need to give it a shot. To start healing.
Oh, I don't know. I have a whole thing with chains, as you know. And Angel Dust does specifically love his whips and chains, so maybe he'd be into it. Maybe Angel wants me instead of you. Ever think of that, pussycat?
Husk's eyes filled with anger, his wings raising up slightly in anger. He didn't like it when Alastor talked about Angel like that. It was just another way to rile him up. Don't talk about Angel like that. He is mine, not yours. Got that?
Oh, I know. But who knows? Maybe Angel Dust wants my luscious bob. You don't have a luscious bob. All you've got is fleas, furbag.
I know Angel loves me, and he won't be tempted by you. So quit trying to make me jealous, because the only thing it's doing, it's pissing me off more and more. And for the love of all that's... Don't call me furbag.
But, okay, I'll call you furball. And I don't know, it's kind of fun pissing you off. Though, I need you to break up with Angel Dust right now, because I cannot leave you alone ever until you break up with Angel. So, Alastor pulls out his staff, green magic flying around him, tentacles fly out of his back. You need to break up with him now, or suffer the consequences.
Husk's ears flattened again. He knew that he wouldn't beat Alastor in a fight.
Oh, absolutely.
And the other
not.
knew that as well. He was backed into a corner. He knew he didn't have a choice but to agree. Fine, I'll break up with him. Husk's tone was full of sadness. He really didn't want to do this.
Nothing else, nothing. It sounds like there's a lot of else that you haven't spoken about, and I'm not very comfortable with it.
Lute is now frozen, not knowing what to say. She doesn't want to tell the truth, but she's got such a horrible feeling in her stomach that if she doesn't, she's going to screw everything up. Before she can stop herself, her mouth starts talking on its own.
Okay.
I've kissed her.
I was trying to break you up with Adam, and instead I have to break you up with my own wife? Is that what's going on here?
Lute's stomach lurches. If Lucifer is angry, she may have just lost everything. She swallows the lump in her throat and manages to speak. Her voice is weak. I'm so sorry, Daddy. Please don't be angry. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That one actually tracks. That one tracks quite a bit. Okay, has Lilith said anything about me? Does she miss me?
Oh, thank heaven, Lucifer wasn't mad. But if he wants to know about the Queen, Lute can't lie. She says she misses you. She talks about you constantly.
Okay, now I know you're lying. That's it. As long as you're not with Adam, I've gotten the job done. Fair enough.
Lute's breath catches in her throat. He doesn't believe her, but she's speaking the truth. No, honestly. She talks about you. She says she misses you, that she hopes you're doing okay.
Oh, shit! I fucking convinced you! Let's fucking go! Yeah! That's fucking sick! Okay, actually, you know what? I don't actually, this thing is all a prank. You know, like, yeah, we're not actually gonna take Vaggie. We're not gonna come and kill you all, but like, whatever. I just wanted to mess with you. Later, sucker!
Wait, what? Charlie looks at Adam with a confused, shocked expression on her face. This has to be a joke, right? This was all just a prank?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, now I feel really bad. Okay, oh, right. Hey, yeah, I didn't mean to, like, mess with you that much. Now I'm starting to feel bad. Now I'm breaking my style, and, like, the voice actress that's actually playing Adam right now is actually starting to tear up herself because she absolutely loves Charlie and Vaggie together, and if anything happened to her, she would cry. And right now, the voice actress is about to cry. So please, how about this? Hey, Charlie, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do any of this.
Charlie's shocked, stunned into silence as her jaw drops. This whole time, this was all just a joke? A prank for shits and giggles? She just stares at Adam for a few moments as the realization settles in that she has just been made to go through an agonizing, incredibly painful decision for nothing. This is an emotional torment no one should have to go through. Her wide eyes start to fill with more unshed tears as the exhaustion and emotional tension threaten to send her over the edge. You bastard.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Whoever's editing this video, can I stop now? I'm honestly so sad. I hate being sad. Why am I sad? No, cut this. Cut this.
I can't believe you. I was going through hell trying to decide what to do, what to choose, and this was all for a damn joke?
Okay,
Charlie is struggling to...
I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
Lucifer grumbled. He didn't want to admit that she had a point, but she did. After a long moment of silence, he spoke. If I agree to try it, will you stop talking about this?
If you officially break it off with Mom and give it a shot, yes, I'll stop bringing it up and I won't bring it up anymore.
The fallen angel took a deep breath and let out a deep sigh in defeat. He really didn't want to do this, but his daughter was right. He had to accept that Lilith moved on. He had to as well. All right, I'll break it off with her.
Really? You're actually going to break up with Mom?
Lucifer grumbled again, now feeling annoyed. That's why he hated when she was right. He gave her a nod. Yes, I'll break it off with Lilith. Are you happy now?
Well, yes and no. It's not an easy topic for me either, Dad. You're breaking up with my mom, but I do think this will be better for both of you in the long run.
The former angel didn't know what to say. He knew she was right, and that hurt. He just let out a long, defeated-sounding sigh. Why did she always have to be right? It was annoying. At a loss for words, he just nodded, not saying anything else.
Anyways, good thing you broke up with her because I have a blind date for you scheduled later this afternoon. So, bye, have fun, and be at the restaurant at 8 p.m. sharp.
Lucifer's eyes widened in disbelief. Did she just say a blind date? His daughter was setting him up on a date? Hold in a moment. What was that about a blind date?
Nothing. Gotta go. Sorry. Bye.
Charlie, wait! Lucifer couldn't believe this. He didn't even get the chance to decline before she was already out the door. Damn it! How did he get himself into this situation?
That's the question, isn't it? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let us know who we should mess with next on Character AI.
I bet you don't, but even better, you get to do it in front of dear old Al! Alastor uses his magic and makes angel dust appear right next to us. Hello, Angel Dust. Your boyfriend, Husk, right here, has something he wants to tell you. Don't you, Husk?
Husk's eyes widened as he caught sight of Angel being teleported next to him. Of course, he would have to do it in front of Alastor. He swallowed hard and turned to look over at Angel. Angel.
Tell him the truth. Tell him how much you despise him, how much you hate him, how much you do not love him, and that you never want to see him again, him or his big fucking hair.
Husk's heart ached as he stared into Angel's eyes. The spider looked confused. It looked so cute like that, but he had to do it. He had to do what Alastor said. I'm breaking up with you. Also, how does Angel react to this when he's told?
Angel is heartbroken and angry, confused about why you would ever break up with him. Then he looks over at Alastor and says, okay, well now that I'm single, I have always wanted to touch Alastor's luscious bob.
Husk's eyes widen as Angel says that, his face turning even more red. He knew that Angel had never had a real interest in the radio demon, but why would he say that? His mind races with thoughts on what the spider was thinking.
I think he just wants my luscious bob. In fact, he wants my bob more than he wants you. See ya, pussycat. Husk's
ears flattened. This was probably what Alastor was planning the entire time. Of course he was, yeah, sure. See ya.
See ya. Ha 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 ha!
Wait, really? Really? Is that actually true?
I swear on everything I have. The Queen spoke of you constantly. Lute's voice is firmer and more definite this time, hoping Lucifer will believe her. She speaks as if she truly loves you. I swear it.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Lilith. Thanks, Lute. You are dismissed. Go back to whatever else you were doing. I don't care. So, do you want to get back together?
She groans and facepalms. She really wishes Lucifer would take the hint and give up already.
What?
Lucifer, for the millionth time, no. The answer is and will always be no.
What?
I do not want to get back together with you.
But Lute said...
I've made it so very clear that I
What, you're
hate
talking
you.
about me?
So can you please
Okay,
just
okay.
get it into that thick
You
head
can
of
stop.
yours
You can stop.
that I'm not going back to you?
But why not?
Why not? Are you serious?
Yes.
You really can't figure out why, can you? You really can't figure out why I don't want to get back together with a controlling, obsessive, possessive
okay.
ass like you.
No, I get it, fine. I'll just be on my way then. You have fun with whatever you're doing.
She sighs in relief now that he's gotten the hint and is going. She was glad he was finally giving up. She really hoped that she wouldn't have to deal with him again. Good. Finally, you're getting it. Just leave me alone. I'm better off without you in my life. I'm happier and better off with Lute and my other friends.
Wait, what?
What? What is it now? Just leave before you ruin whatever good mood I have left. I thought you were getting the hint that I don't want you around, and that I've been much better off with Lute and everyone else, and that I hate you.
Okay, now say goodbye to the viewers. Tell them to have a wonderful day while saying how much you hate me.
She lets out a long sigh, but does as he says anyway. She turns to face the viewers and lets out another frustrated sigh. All right, just give me a second. Goodbye, viewers, or whatever. Have a fantastic day. And I hate Lucifer Morningstar with every single fiber of my being.